Hello everyone, welcome back to more chess. We're playing black today against Chorus. Playing 15-10. I thought today for a change we would build up a nice advantage and then blow it in the mid game. That would be a nice change of pace, don't you think? I still don't really know what I'm doing in the Sicilian, but also it's pretty much the same in every other opening, so why not? Is this like, I don't know, this some fried liver nonsense? Usually they go knight first. What do you do about this first? I think you shoved this pawn? No. I don't want to do this because this pawn move just gets me... I think we're supposed to do like this? Seems a little weird to go out with the bishop so quickly. Okay. I think I'm still happy with this idea. Go away. If queen here, bishop blocks. Or actually, maybe this bishop blocks? No, I want my king to have... Okay, they're not going for it. This? They go here. And then I can't really trap them, right? But if I develop this bishop first, then I actually do threaten that, right? Here, suppose they do nothing, then here wins the bishop. So they have to respond to this in some way. I think that's good. This, for example, would be a way to retreat. Oh my god, this just every fucking time. This just loses the pawn. I needed the queen for blocking. I mean, there is like maybe something going on here. I could attack the bishop, but I don't think it's good. They didn't notice. They believed me. Okay, I think we're going to chase him away now. And then get on with more developing. Probably bishop here. Just so there's no, like, funny business. You have to do this now, right? No, I mean, I don't know. You could interject this if you wanted. Okay. So we could put bishop here. We could actually go a bit more out into the middle. I don't think I really want to. I just want to give my king some shelter. And remember, this pawn on e5 is undefended, but for now that seems okay. You know, I could have put my own queen here and forced a queen trade. I don't think I really want that, though. I don't want this broken down. And I don't see any immediate vulnerabilities. Maybe this? That would be bad for them. I just win the knight. I think I can risk this. I have a fleet of pawns now, who could maybe be supported by my bishop. Where's that knight going? He can't get anywhere from there, right? Unless they're going in for some sacrifice there. Every other space is blocked. Unless they're just trying to defend this guy or get here for some reason? I don't know. Let's develop my own knight, guard a weak point, and get ready to castle. So Stockfish will definitely be upset about the way that I dropped this pawn for no reason. But it seems to have turned out well enough. This is an idea, but then why here first? That's what I don't understand. I might want to get a knight here to defend this, actually. So it's exerting pressure on a somewhat fragile pawn. He's guarded by the bishop, but that's it. I guess I don't know. He's not that hard to defend. Mm-hmm. Now I castle myself. That was the plan. I don't think knight here is worth interrupting. Is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, no need to rush. Well, knight here interrupts this, actually. That's not so great. Okay, we'll castle. Maybe what I prefer is... Yeah, but then... Right? I don't want the knight getting here, but... I guess this bishop is the one to stop him. Yeah. This is a nice place for a bishop. I think. I don't know. This might be an issue. Or even just this. So it'd be nice to get here, but I would have to defend it a lot better. It's a great place for one of their pieces. That's why I shouldn't put a bishop there. I want a bishop to stay away from there, but look at this square so that they can't get in. I don't want to put my own pieces there. Yeah. So... Like, right now it's defended. But they could do something to pile up, or they could attack my bishop somehow. Like, I mean, where else is this dumb old knight going, right? Why don't I just attack him? Where can the knight go? This is no good. This is no good. This is no good. This is no good. This is no good, right? I have this bishop controlling all the squares he wants to go to. Except this one. And this one, which he doesn't want to go to. So I think that bishop move just makes him run in reverse. Or I guess this. Support the knight. But then we can... No, that doesn't work because they take the pawn. Maybe queen here to pile up? They can defend. They can, you know... Say they push now to defend. Then I pile up. They can defend again is what I'm getting at. Or here. Well, no. So it's sort of hard to attack this guy a second time. There'd have to be some knight maneuver like this. And then he can just trade himself if he wants. I don't know. I feel like this move was not a good idea because they just do this, and then what am I doing with my life? I guess I could back up to here, and it wouldn't be such a bad spot. I'd be eyeing up the king sort of indefinitely. I don't have to back up immediately, though. I could do it later. Okay. I thought they would block with pawn first. I could try piling up with the queen, but that takes away this bishop's the square I kind of wanted to go to. And if I try this queen move, they just defend here, and I'm kind of stunted, right? Didn't accomplish anything. Could try this. Pinning the knight. But then they just take here, right? And I didn't achieve anything that way either. Where is he going? I don't know. I have some dream of like this, checkmate, but obviously it requires a great deal of inattention from my opponent to achieve that. Let's just back up. I want this guy living here long term, I think. They can get here eventually, but they have to make a lot of prep moves, or not that, I guess this, to get the rook defending. And in the meantime, this bishop's doing a good job attacking several enemy pieces, watching over a big diagonal. And fairly safe to attack, I think. The big problem is my knight on b8. I can't really develop him anywhere. Okay. So this is now a nice square to get a piece on. A knight could get there like this. They could trade here. I would be okay with that. This knight sucks. He would be good after 3 moves, but right now he's not that great, and this knight is pretty great. I forgot I needed that. Okay, so where's this knight gonna return to? Like when I move, where's he going? He could go here. Oh my god, what a nightmare. I forgot I'm blocking this important square. There were reasons I wasn't doing this. I must have said it like 4 times this game. Okay, well, I think we just continue with this idea. Even though they get this, and I don't know, maybe I back off to here. Chase him that way. He does have to move. We're attacking him with the bishop. I suppose this could happen. I don't know how great that is. I don't know, is this even that great? They just trade off their crappy bishop. What am I doing? Yeah, this sucks. I was like, yeah, no pawns can attack me, but they'd love to trade that bishop, I think. Actually, my bishop's in... My pawns, now that this has been taken, my pawn is in a bit of danger as well. It's all falling apart. I don't know, though. Suppose knight here. Where then does he go? When I attack him, say, with the queen. There's no place very good. So I think the knight has to go here. Or be defended, yeah. But the problem is they can defend. Or just go here. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this move just like never made any sense. It was double protected. Couldn't do anything there. I guess this is defended for the moment. I have some ideas of here. The idea being, suppose they do nothing, then check, takes, and we end up winning like... That doesn't even work, does it? I have to give up 2 pieces to get a piece and 2 pawns. So this is a more straightforward idea. But they just play rook here, right? So it doesn't really work. I can just trade to get rid of this knight. But then this pawn is going to be a big nuisance. And I open up this rook. I'm just going to put a rook on the open file and hope something good happens. Ugh, instead, they're just going to land another knight on d4. Right? Knight f to g4, which should be a reasonable move. Makes me wonder how I ever got so close to 1500 when I'm still making obvious blunders like this. And that's a pretty small blunder for me, but still, it was like I had been thinking about this problem of blocking this all game, and then I just like forgot about it. Pawn there, huh? Planning this? Maybe? Seems reasonable. I could delay it like this, no problem. Or I could do this and they get this trade. And then they get here anyway. My bishop's pretty much out of the game until I do this, though, isn't he? Just like this one is. Maybe what I should do is just accept this trade to get a piece that isn't in the game traded off for one that is, basically. I also have maybe this as a way to challenge the knight. Doesn't really accomplish much. He's just a knight. He would happily trade. But this doesn't really work. Well, I guess it works now, right? I mean, I would happily trade this knight for this one. Again, my pieces are so badly developed, this seems okay. I'm trading down material while I'm losing, but this bishop, I don't know. I guess he could rejoin the fight very easily, couldn't he? I mean, I gotta get rid of that knight. He can trade for the bishop if he wants, or the knight. I don't really know which one he should do. I see. Neither, huh? Well, okay. Hang on. This allows something like this. Or even this. Oh my god. Discovering an attack on the queen. I can't really do that. I mean, maybe I could. No. No, I just can't. Because, okay, I could, like, I don't know. No, it would just be horrible. I would just lose a piece and then some, probably. I feel like you should take my knight. Because then this bishop is very hard to oppose. I don't have a dark square bishop. I'd have to get the knight out of the way and then push this pawn. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. But you could back up and still be pretty powerful. Okay, you're attacking this. It's defended for the moment. But what about this? Is this something? Maybe. Anyway, I want to get rid of this knight. And you have this cool bishop for the moment. But I can attack him pretty directly, and I don't see any immediate problem with that, right? It's supported very well. You could just back off, but then you're not targeting this anymore. And you give me this file, I guess. I wish I could go here, but I don't think I would get to actually win that pawn. I don't know, I'll try this. There's probably something wrong with it. But I don't immediately see, like, what else I can do. I obviously could have done this, attacking the queen, but she has, like, plenty of squares to go to, I'm pretty sure. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. You win this pawn. And then more pawns. So if I attack the queen, she could pick up this pawn. But then I would win this one via here. I can attack the queen here, but then I can't win this pawn because I no longer have a rook attacking. It's all just, there's nothing you can do when you're losing, right? Well, this is pinned, that's illegal. Here, here. And then this? I don't know. This pawn's in danger as well. Okay, yeah. I'm not even saving the pawn, am I? Well, I guess I am. For now, anyway. I'm just like running out of any advantages that I might have. This frees my queen up to defend here. I guess that she was kind of already free to do that, but I feel like they should just do this to trade off. No. They're gonna let me have this if I want it, huh? Well, I mean, a rook on the 7th, or, well, the second rank, which is my 7th, is pretty good. Aside from, like, this. So I'd be losing at least one pawn that way. And really weakening my king position, so I don't think I should try to greed a pawn for that. If it would create that kind of problem for me. Maybe this? At some point? Problem is they just move the queen, and then it's like, great, thank you for agreeing to trade bishops, is what my opponent will say. I guess I have moves like this to attack the pawn. Maybe? Assuming they do something to defend this guy. But I still think they should just go here. Well, no, I just win it then, right? Now that there's no bishop guarding that. I guess even before with this, I had this pawn kind of tied down. Yeah. But now here? They would just trade queens, sadly. Attacks this pawn, but it's defended, so what's the point? Stop this from advancing? That seems pretty important. I don't want this rook getting any more visibility. Then maybe I can try doubling here? What if this? That seems okay. They get to trade more material down, but they have to give up this pawn. And I get this bishop here, which is a nice place for him, I think. Plus I stop this file. I don't know, I did just give them, like, connected passers? Or no, not quite. I doubled up this file for them. Not for them, I don't think they're happy about it. But this pawn gets to be pretty advanced. I'm just like trying to make it hard for their rooks to do anything. Okay, they're not going to take. That's interesting. So now if I want, I could double up here. The problem is that I wouldn't actually be attacking this pawn with my queen. I would be able to get to this space though, and then annoy the rook out of. No, the rook's defended. The queen here doesn't do anything, I think. That just drops the rook. I'm not like making any good things happen this game, huh? Okay, I'm gonna try doubling. I don't know. Either here or maybe here. Try to overload the rook so that he can't. I don't know. Maybe I need to start trying to win on time. There's a 10-second increment though, and I'm down 2 pawns. And down on time. So it's sort of hard to win on time here. I guess I probably shouldn't go here. I should go. I'm just like worried about this. This doesn't come with tempo, right? Because they have to defend the file before they can put a rook on it. If I'm gonna go here, I guess they don't do this. I'll go here, and if they do, maybe here. Or maybe here in either case. X-raying this. I kind of want to put a bishop here anyway. Just like a little hard to support him. And a queen on a8 would do that. I'm up on time now. This is a very not central queen. But I don't know where this guy's going. Like, why isn't White just trying to take this file? Storm in with the rooks. Trying to get all the way to here, I guess. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I knew he was going here. No, I thought he was going here. But yeah, this is awful for... Well, yeah, it's awful. No, this... I actually get out of this, don't I? They get to trade queens, but they don't win any material. Yep, I knew you couldn't do that. Ah! We won on time! In the sense that my opponent didn't spend their time when it was important to do so. I blundered, but it was the blunder that wins. Oh dear. These are 1500 level Lichess plays, guys. Not even. Not even. Oh no. Yeah, how is this fair? My opponent. Well, okay, I guess if you remove this one move, they probably have a better average centi pawn loss than me. They must, because they're ahead instead of behind, right? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so this one move dropped like 14 pawns, according to Stockfish. So it sort of makes sense that their average centi pawn loss went up by a bit there. No blunders, though. Just several mistakes. That's a big improvement in some sense. Um, yeah. That's interesting. Why does it say to go here? This whole idea is still present, isn't it? I guess not, because like I still have this dodge. I thought it was important to get behind this guy. The open file is good, but I thought I had a plan to win this. Apparently, it's not a plan that works. Anyway, let's see what my three mistakes were. 8 inaccuracies. Those sure do add up, huh? Bishop d7 was, yep, dropping the pawn. And then the opponent didn't take it. Did I notice that during the game? I don't remember. This would be reasonable. I forget why I was doing this. Yeah, it's a total mystery. Let's just go here. Yeah, that move's fine. Stockfish prefers queen here. Okay. Yeah, I did think about that, I guess, later, didn't I? It lets me trade queens. Right, after queen here, surely they block. And then we trade, and they go uncastled. Yeah, that'd be great. Why not do that? This move... It didn't like that. It said I'm actually winning at the moment because d4 dropped something. This? Maybe? No. Hmm. I don't see anything else that's, like, really doing anything. You can put the knight here, but they could just attack, or the rook there, they could just attack it with the knight. This rook is just too vulnerable here. I can't go here. Takes. I'm down a pawn, right? I don't see an easy way to recover that pawn. Maybe there's something to this. And then this pawn is hard to defend? I could attack it with a queen here, for example. Yeah, that's a thought. No. Double? No. Rook here to defend the pawn a bit more? I don't think so. I mean, I thought about something like this, but it's just so easily kicked away. It doesn't actually defend this square. Pin the knight. Pin the knight so he can't get in. But why not like this? Maintain the pin. And it's so important to them to unpin that they're willing to blow up their king side, apparently? No, it changed its mind. And then I get a piece here. That would stop a lot of invasion, I guess. Okay. This was a mistake, apparently. We learned that it wants me to go here. I don't really understand why. Yeah, and this whole pin idea doesn't actually work. Although it says it is worth doing after I make this mistake. Yeah, because I have to go here and then they just trade queens, and that's a win enough for them. Sure. All right. Well, not a very satisfying victory. I was pretty satisfied for a moment or two there, I gotta admit. When they put the bishop there and I just snap grabbed the queen. Look at that, fastest move of the whole game for me, practically. .4 seconds. This one was a bit faster. And then I had some 0-second moves. Free moves, I guess. Well, no, just c5 was my first move, which doesn't cost you any time. E takes d5 was fast, but it wasn't a pre-move. Interesting. Okay, well, you know, this happens. That's what happens when you're a bad player. You play against other bad players, and if your mistakes aren't big enough to outdo their mistakes, you sometimes win a game. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.